you doing? It's Upman Joe, and welcome to my first video on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And today, playing in the background, you're actually going to see some gameplay of me trying to finish up my diamond camo on the IMR on Comeback in Advanced Warfare. And that's actually what we want to talk about today. I want to talk about how we can diamond our guns and ultimately get royalty faster in Advanced Warfare. Now, some of these challenges are very difficult, especially things like long shots, because on this game, long shots are a long way. Now, to get the royalty camo, you actually have to unlock the diamond camo and all of the guns in a specific class. For example, assault rifles or all of the guns within the submachine guns and et cetera, et cetera. And along with, as you get the royalty camo for your gun, you also get a piece of clothing for your character. For example, when you get the royalty for your assault rifles, you get a really good, cool-looking chest protector. Now, if you can get royalty on all of the different the guns in the game, you get a really cool-looking exosuit. But I can tell you this, I will never be doing that because the challenges are very, very difficult. So let's talk about the assault rifles and how we can actually get diamond much faster. Now, in order to get the diamond camo on assault rifles, you need to get 80 long shots, 80 headshots, 40 strafe medals, 10 bloodthirsties, 40 kills shortly after dodge boosting, 200 kills with no attachments, and 150 kills with no perks. Now, some of the things I'm going to share with you, you may not agree with. You might say, like, well, oh, that's cheating, and I'm not doing anything against the rules of the game. I'm just taking advantage of some of the things that they offer us. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do, the easiest way to do this is to play in hardcore mode. Now, I know some of you are saying, oh, well, that's not the same thing. Well, I have to tell you, some of these challenges are very difficult. To get 40 kills while you're jumping in the air and having to land 4 or 5 shots on someone is very difficult. So why not take advantage of the hardcore mode where you only have to land 1 or 2 shots in them? So go ahead and play in hardcore mode. You know, once you get used to it, you may end up liking it. I like playing in hardcore mode, although I do usually play in a core mode. But in order to get all my diamond guns, it is much easier to do. Now, the next thing you want to talk about is getting your 200 kills with no attachments and 150 kills with no perks. The easiest way that I have found to do this is just to start off with it. You know, when you start off each gun, you're automatically going to start off with no attachments anyway, so just leave them off. Also, take off all the perks. Don't carry any perks. And in exchange, since you have, you know, the pick 13, make sure you carry 2 frags or 2 stun grenades or whatever you want to carry. Have your exo ability, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. And, you know, carry 4 score streaks. And, you know, I personally, when it comes to the score streaks, use things that have support, and then that'll help add on other things. My favorite score streaks to use are the UAV because it does add points, and in this game, especially if you're going to play in hardcore mode, it's definitely help. And I actually run the UAV with threat detection, support, and extra time so that it can stay up there. Then I like to run the turret gun, but add it with sentry 360 degrees and support. And then you can also run the orbital care package with having I make it a trap and better odds and support, and then add on something else like a system hack or something like that, because those other ones, you're going to get them in every game. They can lead into the system hack. My favorite game to play in hardcore mode is actually Domination, because you know where everybody's going to be. It'll make it much easier to get all these kills. And if you start off with all of that, before you know it, you're going to bang out the 150 kills with no perks, 200 kills with no attachments. Once you hit the 150 kills with no perks, go ahead and add some perks on, take off a couple of things, and continue going until you get to 200 kills with no attachments. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is getting strafe medals. A lot of people say getting strafe medals is hard. Well, I've got an easy solution for you. One of the exo abilities that you can use in this game is hover. So if you strategically use it right, especially if you're playing in a game like Domination, or if you go into core mode and play in Hardpoint or Momentum where you know everybody is, you can jump up over the target area where everybody is, hit the hover button, and you can easily get 2 or 3 strafe kills because that will count. And if you do it right, you can easily knock out 4, 5, 6 strafe kills in a game, if not more. Now next, let's talk about getting headshots. Headshots in this game is actually very easy, and you're going to find they come. You'll get a lot of them when you're doing your strafe kills because you're already up higher than your enemies. So as you're coming down, you're going to automatically hit them in the head. But most of these guns all do have some recoil, some vertical recoil, not so much side to side. So if you aim at people's chest maybe a little bit higher, the gun is naturally going to bring it up where that final shot is going to come in the head. And I really found that getting headshots in this game has been very simple, with the exception of the MK14, which really did not move, and it only took 1, maybe 2 shots in a hardcore mode. Now, I am very disappointed with that gun. I actually loved using that gun in Call of Duty Ghosts because I found that it was a 2 to 3 shot kill gun when you were playing core modes. And it's really not that way when you're playing a core mode in Advanced Warfare. It's like a 3 or 4 shot gun most of the time. So if you play it in Advanced Warfare, you're going to get, every shot's going to be a 1 to 2 kill. And I found that the most difficult headshot. As I've worked with each gun, I definitely found the hardest thing to get in every one of these guns has been the long shots. In this game, a long shot is a long distance. It's like pretty much across the map. And probably the best map to get it on is Instinct. But the problem is that map doesn't really show up. For example, if you watch here, you know, really the best long shot you can get in this game is to go from the one area over by C-Dom all the way over to this building right here. That is considered a long shot. And you know, or you can, if you can stand up in the building over on the other side over here by A-Dom, up here up on that upper ledge, if they're far enough back, you can get a long shot. But like getting this kill right here is not a long shot. They have to be on the other side of the building. So it is a long way, and that is really why I stress to do this in hardcore mode. To try to land 4 or 5 shots at that distance is very difficult in the core mode. So you can do it here and just try to nail them across the map with 1 or 2 shots, and you'll have no problem getting it done. I've been able to prestige this is my last gun that I'm working on for Diamond, and I was able to get all of the guns done over 2.5 prestiges. You know, I did about 2 guns per prestige plus half of another gun, moved on, and got it done very quickly. Now, the last thing you need is the Bloodthirsties, and honestly, guys, they just come. You know, I am definitely not the greatest Call of Duty player in the world. I've only been playing for a year, and I found that it was not difficult to get them at all. So just don't do things stupid like running out into the middle map. Kind of hold down one particular area. You'll get 5 kills in a row, no problem. So those are my tips for you guys. You know, play in hardcore mode. Use hover to get your strafes. And play in a game mode like Domination where you know everybody is. And you'll get your royalty and your diamond camos with no problem. So that's my video for today, guys. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, happy gaming.